At the moment, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is at the Adampur Air Base and is interacting with the soldiers days after the ceasefire was announced. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is at Punjab's Adampur Air Base, and there he is interacting with the soldiers. There you have exclusive visuals of Prime Minister. They're cheering the soldiers at the Adampur Air Base in Punjab. Remember, this is coming after Prime Minister's crucial address yesterday, where he clearly sent out the message that India is not going to bow down in front of terrorism. And once again, the Prime Minister is there with the forces, interacting with them just days after the ceasefire was announced, where the Prime Minister congratulated all three forces over there, where he went on to say that the air forces, all the forces of India are ready to combat terrorism in all manners. These are the exclusive visuals. These are the exclusive visuals that we are bringing you for viewers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Adampur Air Base just a day after that crucial address that he gave to the nation, where he congratulated the forces, the Indian Army, the Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy for carrying out a successful Operation Sindoor. And to celebrate that major success of Operation Sindoor, now we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Punjab's Adampur Air Base. Remember, viewers, India had hit deep targets inside Pakistan's territory. 9 specific targets, eliminating over 100 terrorists at various camps, viewers. And after that success of Operation Sindoor, where we sent a strong message to Pakistan, as we are not going to deal with terrorism the way we want to, and we have sent a strong message across the globe. Now we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi a day after his crucial address at the Adampur Air Base in Punjab. These are the visuals where you can see a smiling Prime Minister Narendra Modi with our Jawans over there, who are clicking a picture celebrating the success of Operation Sindoor. Viewers, remember that this entire operation went for a couple of days, where India initiated the attack after Pahalgam terror attack and targeted multiple terrorist air bases in POK and inside Pakistan. This was a deep hit for the Pakistans, and then
all right, so that's a big update we have right now. Yes, Madhurima, in fact, it's a big message also to be sent out. Big message being sent out by the Prime Minister to the forces. Of course, it comes at a very crucial time, Madhurima, that the Prime Minister visits the air base in Adampur and interacts with the security forces. And, of course, the Jawans. It's a gesture from the Prime Minister early morning today from the Adampur air base that's in Punjab. Remember, Punjab has also been under target from the Pakistanis in the past few days, and India, of course, countered and thwarted all the attempts. And the Prime Minister was briefed by the Indian Air Force personnel. He interacted with the brave Jawans as well, and that's the update we are getting in right now. And as we speak, viewers. All right, so these are the visuals coming in first on Republic TV from Punjab's Adampur Air Base. Prime Minister surrounded by our Jawans there, and of course there are smiles all around. You can see they have all the reasons to celebrate Operation Sindoor, that is. And early morning scenes from the air base in Punjab coming in on your screens, viewers. This is Adampur Air Base of Punjab, where he was briefed by the Air Force personnel, and also he continued to interact Jawans, and of course words of motivation, encouragement and appreciation as well. And my colleague, Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor, joins us on the phone line for more. Abhishek, well, the Prime Minister sending out a very important message as he visits this air base in Punjab and interacts and speaks to Jawans.
And in a bit, we'll also get visuals or the videos of the interaction that Prime Minister has had with the Air Force personnel. As can be seen in the pictures, these are personnel who really defended the base and other infrastructure of Indian Air Force across the country very well. Remember, our forces repelled Pakistani attacks at about 26 places. Now, those were like drone and other UAS attacks. But this essentially means that not only our systems worked very well, but our forces are so agile that they could make those systems work. Adampur is one base which was one of the targets of the Pakistani attacks. And in Adampur, in fact, there was some damage to peripheral military infrastructure, not exactly any military war machine, but Prime Minister there, of course, sending across a message to the citizens of the country and to the rest of the world, of course, that India stands united with our forces, that we are in gratitude to what delivered in terms of inflicted costs on Pakistan, making sure that while our own assets are defended, the Pakistan terror infrastructure is completely decimated, and there were punitive strikes also once Pakistan went after protecting all their terror assets and sort of tried to retaliate. And the punitive strikes were decisive and made Pakistan really cry uncle and come begging for peace. And hence the ceasefire happened. There are reports that there are some difficulties within the Pakistani army. There is some rebellion of sorts brewing, but we'll come to it in a bit. But as of now, what I can tell you is that Prime Minister has spent, he went in early morning and he spent some time at the Adampur base, and where he had a briefing with the personnel present there about the operations. And then, of course, he expressed his gratitude and gratitude on behalf of the rest of the nation to the soldiers. I think it's about optics, it's about messaging, and Prime Minister there making sure that the rest of the country's sentiments are communicated directly to the soldiers, and the soldiers also know that the nation stands with them.
Absolutely, it's very important messaging that is coming in from the Prime Minister himself after his very important address last evening. He made a very bold statement and a big warning, of course, to Pakistan as well. Madhurima continues to be with us. Thank you so much, Abhishek. We have Madhurima also from the newsroom. Madhurima, well, it's as Abhishek was saying, it's clear messaging also, and it's a much needed time for our forces also, because they are the ones who are on ground zero. They are the ones who have been thwarting all the attempts, countering them, and many of them, of course, have also made the supreme sacrifice. This comes as a very huge, as an important message and symbolism, what we can see from the Adampur air base. Important to understand the security situation also, as far as the Prime Minister has been briefed by the security officers there, but also the words of appreciation, because we see the smiles that are very important. You know, they have been tough times along the border, along the LOC for all the, the security personnel, Madhurima. But, these smiles, speak a lot, and they have a story of what has been transpiring for more than 20 days.
Well, yes, absolutely, Rakshita. We've seen how Prime Minister has stood by the forces. Remember, from day one, even before Operation Sindoor, we remember our sources had told us that the Prime Minister had given free hand to the sources to deal with the situation. The Prime Minister and the central government had, in fact, moved a step ahead and told the forces that you come up with a plan and we are going to execute it, as terrorism needs to be given a befitting reply, and that's what happened during Operation Sindoor. We gave Pakistan a taste of its own medicine as to by carrying out a successful Operation Sindoor, where we eliminated over 100 terrorists and also destroyed multiple terrorist camps over there that were functioning inside in the heart of Pakistan. We also destroyed their air bases and also gave a deep wound over there, and we saw that Pakistan tried to retaliate, but to no avail, as our defense system very successfully went and neutralized all those missiles over there. So Pakistan had to taste defeat one after another ever since May 7th, and now the Prime Minister, when he announced that yes, there has been a ceasefire, but yes, Operation Sindoor is going to be an ongoing event, as India will not tolerate terrorism. And now we have the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Adampur Air Base in Punjab interacting with the soldiers, and like you were right rightly pointed out, that there's all smiles in this picture, which says that how they are all very happy with the fact that Operation Sindoor was success. The Prime Minister has reached to congratulate the forces for carrying out this particular operation successfully and sending a very strong message, Rakshita, across the globe as to how India is going to retaliate if anybody tries to touch us. And very strong message that was given by the Prime Minister yesterday, and now today he's there uplifting the morale of our forces, congratulating them for carrying out a successful Operation Sindoor. Rakshita.
In a very, very clear warning also, a strong message and a clear warning to Pakistan as well, it's a clear warning that Operation Sindoor, when the